Right. So what we're on a Thursday morning. We're in the early hours of. Yeah, I thought I'd come and sit in my living room for a little while. Yeah, my sleep pattern's really messed up at the minute. Really messed up. I had a few issues. What kept me awake throughout the nights, and with that, I spun me so I'm unable to sleep. Yeah, I'm using my sunglasses. It's a bit weird. I think I might be able to get some replacement lenses for these, so as well as sunglasses they can be better to use indoors as well, with some lighter lenses. But yeah, this is the box for the sunglasses, what are Bluetooth, MP3 and video, high definition video. Comes with this box, and it's got the case inside, which holds all the accessories what come with it. The instructions are inside. Yeah, there's the little plug-in earbuds for when you're using it for an MP3 player, cleaning cloth, and the charging cable is in the other room where I've been using the glasses already, as you've seen in one of my videos. If you've seen the other videos, tons of videos there I've made in the past. I used it on a recent parking wankers video. Yeah, but what I thought, yeah, I'd just show that I'm using, like I said, that's what I'm using now to record. But the main reason I thought I'd do a video review, a couple of new items I just picked up from Aliexpress. With this grass cutting hook, I thought it'd be bigger. I didn't really look into size. Just looking at the picture, it looked actually bigger than what it actually is. But I should have known better, really, because that's happened before. You look at things, and I'm sure many other people can relate to it. You see something in a picture, and when you get it, you think, God, that's so much smaller than what I expected it to be. But yeah, good little grass cutting tool, which was just a couple of quid. It just reminds me, when I got it, it just thinks of like a ninja thing. You get a pair of those. I think you can get them on a chain as well, so you can swing them around. I don't even know if the ninja ones were telescopic as well, which I think end up, like most ninja equipment, got banned. But this is for gardening. This is not for ninjas. Well, it could be, but it's for gardening. Yeah, yeah, many preps I've got, like prepping for emergencies, whether the power's out, for just general power issues, or if there's a doomsday scenario and you need lighting, the grid goes down. Yeah, I brought one like this before off eBay. Viv took it to repair it for me, but that was just before he died, and I ended up losing it. But I brought this one, and I thought, looking at the picture, it looked like the same thing, but I didn't read the description, which will probably tell you in the description it's all plastic. Wolf tooth, I think they call it. This self-defense torch. Now, even though in metal, the metal one was nice, you know, that was extendable, and this had the look of it being the same, where it would extend out for more zoom, but it doesn't appear to. Power on button's all different to what I had before, but before you could zoom out and extend the button. This one you can't, but you've got your modes, your dim, strobe, and then this little side light coming off it, which is quite mad, and then you got your window breaker on your bottom of your handle. And I think this worked out. £3.50. Come with your charging cable, nice box, yeah, all fine. And then the second one was a little mini baseball bat style one, which again, I don't know, this feels more plastic. But a little, and even the ends plastic or metal. I think if someone wanted to attack you and you had this with you, and you give them hurt more in your fist, but at the end of the day it's for lighting. Yeah, once again it's just straightforward, highest beam and a dimmed, and then a strobe, and then a little side light. I think this one worked out £2.70. Come with a little charging cable. Yeah, you know, just plenty of torches, and like I say, when it comes to recharging them, I've got a test to do with little mini solar panels where you're supposed to be able to charge your phone on them in an emergency. Well, I was going to see how they'll work with the torches as well, how quickly they work, how they'll work in our climate, you know, summertime when you don't need them so much, you ain't got so much night. But when it comes to winter, there's more darker nights, longer, and need your torches for a lot more longer period, and the days isn't so good. So are them solar panels going to be able to charge it if your main power's off on the grid, you know? But yeah, for the price they're brilliant, you know. Just like keep on buying. So I brought these were, I think, worked out, I brought a pair of these and it worked out about £1 or 90p each. And these are just like, these do zoom out, yeah. These zoom out or they twist. Yeah, it does pop out a bit. There you go, let's pop down. Hopefully catching all this good. Hopefully this camera glasses makes it good for demonstrating. So yeah, and this once again, this got strobe, a little side work light and a little clip-on part to clip on your pocket or whatever. I'll say what price they were. It's just so handy because how dark it is in here with my lighting, as you'll see in previous videos with my other camera, quite dark. So quite often when I want to read something off a manual, I'll sit there with my glasses on with a torch to see properly because my eyes are so bad. I'm getting older as well. Yeah, then yeah, a few little key hooks, extendable, on a long wire. Key thing, they were like, just look, well, something like 60p each, 70p each. One's the one I'm using. I brought a couple of these worked out where I brought 3 of them, they worked out under £2 each. Again, built-in lithium battery. Come with a little manual, which is quite straightforward really. Last one worked straight out of the box, ready charged. So yeah, nice little, like for under £2, you know, that's sweet. And the USB charging cable. I don't think, yeah, oh yeah, this one does pop out. Oh, I tried that and it, oh, that extends out. I've been playing with one already and I just, yeah, I ain't got it to move. But yeah, like that, wow. Let's go through the modes. You got your little indicator there telling you 100%. And then strobe off, back on, back to your full. Yeah, so you can, and Yeah, like I say, you got the indicator on there. Yeah, charging point at somewhere. Save for the money. It's like great. I've got a little mount coming, which hopefully I can have mounted one side, and I can stick one as a light onto the front of my wheelchair. Yeah, got a little back red light for the bike. I did a review on before. Yeah, so yeah, I've got great little thing. And then I've got a little gift here from my bro Pete. Check out Pete's Skull Dude 666. Built the Terminator robot, built his Optimus Prime, and he's currently been collecting the parts and magazines for Dalek and the 1966 Batmobile. Well mate, I've got this for you. If you see this video before I see you next, I haven't spoke to you in a little while. It's been a few weeks. Yeah, a bit smaller than I thought. I meant to buy you one. Could have brought you one like the size what I brought mine. The other ones, or my Mad Max ones and that. I thought, yeah, even this size, you know, nice little metal tin sign for when you've got your Batmobile made to stick alongside it. I just see that and I thought, yeah, people like that if you ain't already got one. Never know. I think I might have seen. I've been thinking since I brought it. I'm thinking, has he even already got this? You know, and I'm sure I've seen somewhere you showed in some pictures where you brought something, and I think it might have been some of these tin signs. But nevertheless, there's that one for you. And I'll finish with the old pin badges. Just got a few more added in. There's still more to add. Let's go for this cup of tea. I forgot about that. Go cold. Probably is. Oh my. That's about just right. Getting cold there. Yeah, so busy into this, I forgot about it. Yeah, so yeah, I showed these two before, but I dug out my Duckula, my Scooby-Doo, Beavis and Buttheads, and there's the Cornholio Beavis, and Beavis and Butthead together. Then there's the mutated, fucking sick, I don't know what one that is, if that's the one where they get themselves all diseased and that. Yeah, cool. And the Duckula. And my subscriber Riri, you remember you did on the Fly's shed where we used to get together, me and the lads back in the day, hanging out in the Fly's shed before it got raided. But yeah, we drew Count Duckula full size, like massive, on the door, inner door of the shed. And then me and the Fly sister kept writing, well I kept writing hateful things about Madonna, who she really loved. She'd write hateful things about me on the wall back. But yeah, always remember that Count Duckula in the cartoon, man, it always brilliant. Yeah, I just got to finish digging out I think, I'm sure I've got more Soviet badges to dig out, and there's a few German ones, a few other pin badges to dig out, and there's a few Saga I found ordered. Get on there through South Park, Earthworm Jim. You see tons of others. It's like really cool. Love pin badges. So yeah, that's pretty much it, other than a few little gadgets up there. I'll finish my cup of tea and then continue on that. I'm just going to leave this recording and edit out. Yeah, got this great little table. I say there was these lovely display cabinets being given away around the corner. Left a lovely old lady I was friends with, or am friends with. Thankfully she's still alive. It's just the fact she's gone to an old people's home now. And granddaughter, and I don't know if that was granddaughters, were clearing the place, getting most of the place cleared out. They put these display cabinets out, which I got someone to get for me. So they're too big for me, and they brought this round for me as well, on wheels, which is handy for in here for me. Could have my laptop on there. But at the minute it's got a lot of my bits and pieces on there because they're just like, this room's still in process like every other room in the house. It's just like got so much stuff boarded up. So I got this from my fridge to get bottled. When I got my bottled water, I can have it in on tap in my fridge chilling instead of just straight out of the bottle. Can have a glass now and again. That was really cheap. I think that was about £1.40. And when I get the old barbecues on the go, I want to start have a go at smashing my own hamburgers like Sabros style. Get the nice beef, and I know where they source that from, so those are butchers I've used much in the past. They are quality. It was very cheap. I think that was about £1 or less than that. I've got a bulk buy thing. Another one of my egg poachers, that's been working out pretty well. Been having my poached eggs on toast, really nice. I even got, I don't know how well these would work out camping because they're not cast iron. Or mini frying pans, just about the right size for a single burger or frying an egg or something, you know. That's my super glue. Getting ready for winter. More batteries, rechargeables for my cameras, for my trail cameras, rechargeables, camo hats, crayfish nets, lobster nets. Got lots of singular ones. I've got some nice circular ones to show at some point. Just got to get my bros on this one. That's a project I can't get to do myself because it's not really gonna. Can't see me getting to the edge of a river to try and plunk them in. But yeah, that's something I've got to collab with some friends. Where the hell did I put those? My fingerless gloves. I've got some camo fingerless gloves. I wear what I'm out. You'll probably see my hands in the videos with these fingerless gloves, which were about, I think the fingerless gloves were around £1.20 a pair. And I did, my first pair I bought, still wearable, but on one hand there's a bit of a split by pushing the old wheels a lot. It does wear through gloves really easy. I bought these ones from the same place with the fingers, looking more ready for winter. And you ain't going to worry about fingerless. You want to cover your whole hands up. Nice camo. I think these just come in a one size, pretty much fits all. They should fit my hands nicely. The fingerless ones are quite nice. And I think these ones were £1.40, which are freaking lovely and cheap. Just got the one pair. Like I say, I brought one pair of fingerless before. When I bought these, because I've already tried the fingerless, liked them, I brought 3 more pairs of the fingerless gloves and 1 pair of these to try, ready for winter. Like I say, got my torches, gonna be needing them more because like I say, you get dark by, well, eventually it'll be getting dark. I think it's getting dark by about 8 PM now. And as we get through September into October, it's just gonna get more and more into like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? Kids will barely got time to get home from college and that'll be dark. So yeah, gonna have to need the lights when I'm out. I've got the head torches. I ain't really, I don't know, I've showed a couple off, but I ain't really done no proper reviews. I suffer to do more reviews. A lot of these cheap head torches are like the cheap hand torches, like these ones, and these ones especially, these probably go about 2 hours continuous use and then they'll be gone. So you know, you're very limited on time with them, how long they take to recharge. And like I say, will they recharge with the little mini solar panels? And in the vital time of year of winter, when you need the lights more, when you've got more darkness and not very bright days, not enough sunshine, the right sunshine, or the solar panels good enough. Tests to be done for the future. That's all to be seen. Yeah, that's about it. One of my Lego kits for building blocks. One of my tank, I think I don't know if that's the tank. Tinned them all the big ones up ready, what I've still got to build. Readying. Readying up. I did my knife reviews, which, you know, I'll probably at some point I'll be showing them in use on my field kitchen, perhaps on a little barbecue session in the garden, where I'll use the meat knife, prepping meat, and the fruit and veg knives, which even this is a nice little, I suppose you could like use for certain veg. Nice little knife, potato peeler, very thin blade. I'd say these are about £1 each. £1. It's quite good for £1. Got several of these. I thought they're very good. Very good. And the price of these fruit and meat knives, definitely, they were like awesome. And yeah, very, very good. Battery banks, I've got a fresh one here, but I'll show you one like it, the lid removed. But with this one, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. Yeah, this end you've got your positive, negative ends. I've loaded 2 batteries, lithium batteries. They're for the 18650 lithium batteries, which I have several torches what take those. And yeah, I'd loaded 2 new ones in, and when I loaded the 3rd one in, I put it in the wrong way, and as soon as the tip hit that spring end, it totally fried the whole, you see the whole spring is gone. It just burnt away, it fizzled, you see it go like a cigarette lighter. It just went to ash, metal. So live battery, yeah, it's all lit up, you see, live with the other 2 batteries in place, and yeah. But these were pretty cheap. Luckily I brought 2 of them, because I've messed one up really, even though it'll still work I suppose. Like I was saying, when you've gone into the 3rd one and messed one up. But these are still to be tested. I've got the brand new batteries, so I was going to use this with the phone when doing when I finally do the RC shark test, which I haven't done yet because I just haven't felt well enough to go to the extents of going round the corner to do it. It's going to be a lot of faffing around because I'm going to need all this to get make sure the phone keeps beyond the charge while we're working. I've only got one battery for the Shark, which only lasts apparently 15 to 20 minutes. And yeah, that's got all the cameras ready. We've got all the Shark is in the top box there, with all the phone, with all the batteries for this, or for the other one there, to be loaded in when there's time. Load the batteries in there to just keep the phone ready, because that phone, I can't rely on that. It's got a new battery in it, but I don't know, I'm getting used to using smartphones. I'm not really a phone person. Only ever had the old ones on the old signal, which have ended now. I've been cut off. I needed it for phoning and for texts. Not really doing all the internet thing on it, but you know, seeing what the smart Android phones can do with like the drone and the Shark, having cameras linked up on it and stuff like that. It's cool stuff. I love it. Well, intrigues me. So, you know, but beyond that, when you're browsing on the internet, I'd rather sit on a computer with a big screen, or TV size sort of thing, you know, not sitting on a little screen. Like I say, my eyes, trying to look on something small text or anything, I have to get a torch, get glasses on just to bloody see it. Metal flasks, and a section where you could, like, it's a bit like the cooler bags for the cans. So you like a large area for putting in sandwiches, what would be help keep cool in that bag. And I've loaded it up with, for the time being, it's put aside somewhere with the kit what come with it. And that empty section for the food, I've piled all my preps of all my mess tins, cooking equipment bits, worked out, you know, generally around £2. Maybe a little bit more depending on who you're getting them, but all through different Aliexpress sellers. When I bought mine, I don't know if they sold six large cans or stuff like that. 8, and they were cheaper than the ones that hold 4. They worked out £1 a pack. So I got a couple of them. Quite handy. I've been using them when I go up the takeaway to put my Chinese. One of the rolls of it. And when I carry it home, it won't burn. The trays on my lap won't burn my legs because of the case it's in. Dig out and put aside somewhere. Keep the heat in. Organise everything. The same when I go get my milk. Put the milk in there to help. Some in boxes here, some in boxes. I've got stuff in here, stuff in my back room, stuff in my bedroom. I don't know, where my other bag? I've got to go through all my preps. Little novelty lanterns, LED lanterns I've done the video on. I've got my torch, I've got my torch preps, I'll just go through them properly with you. Novelty type of things, but still, literally a whole box of all different head torches, lights hang up. But then I've got a bag, it was when I was buying on Marketplace, I'd seen a nice little room moved around picnic basket, and it's got all pink leather straps on it, like the old wicker skull, and a whole little picnic set inside, and Viv wanted it, so he gave little picnics with his granddaughter over to them. Yeah, so I got that for him through Marketplace, someone local. When the lady she brought it round to me. I didn't have to go collect, thankfully, and she brought it to me. And when she turned up with it, she gave me a big rucksack, which has got like a picnic set inside of one section of it, cutlery, plates. But then there's like the side bits. Which had actually the metal flasks in with it, which I'd already got a couple of big metal flasks, and little along there, 2 cabinets, douche, with probably that on top on the back wall, leaving enough space for my projector screen. So much stuff. So much stuff. And I just keep adding things, like I say, these cabinets. And this trolley is very handy. I was using a little trolley, a little cabinet down there, like a 3-drawer box, which I got from the same lady for the picnic baskets and that. Little cabinet I did like on my tobacco tins, the varnish trick, but I didn't match I should have matched the top really, but where I do the pictures with varnish and then varnish onto the wood, I did it on that, which you won't be able to see at the minute because it's got a old Dell computer stuck on there. But yeah, it's got 3 drawers with a lot of my art supplies in, but it's on wheels, and I used to drag it over to me when I get out of my chair, sit here, put my laptop on top, work with my laptop in here. But I say I've done a nice picture on there, like a mermaid caught on a giant anchor on a beach. I say it'd have been better if I'd have matched underneath it, because it didn't come out too. It would come out okay, but it could have come out better. And of course I've got my drawers there full of king size massive matches, all, you know, live matches, where I brought them in the mass boxes where they're normally £1 each, as to when I was doing my online shops, grocery shops, they were normally £1 a packet. And there was a time there online you could order them and get them at 20p a packet, but you could only buy, I think, 10 packets up to online, 10 packets at a time. So each week I was doing a grocery shop, I'd buy the maximum 10 packets at 20p a packet, and I've got probably 2 drawers full now with all these matches. Till they went back up to £1 each, I was buying 10 every week. I've used quite a few, but I've still got a hell of a lot there, so I'm well stocked with matches in a situation of electricity going out. I've got a few big candles. I've used them every year. I use my tea lights up. I need a load more tea lights. I have got the big candles. That's something essential, because like I say, you can't rely on the torches, because you know, it might not be a case of a power outage because of a storm, it might be a case of war and EMP takes the electrics out, all your torches, all these torches become nothing. Like I say, something like this, EMP wipes it out, all that is good for is whacking something with, or someone. Beyond that, it wouldn't be working no more. So be needing fire, candles. So that's all preps to still work on. Like I say, I have got some candles. And yeah, close at hand. Yeah, the little frying pans I was looking at, they're a lot more expensive. They were cheap, they were like a couple of £1 each. And like I say, I got all like mess tins, stuff like that, different mess tins and pots for the, like I say, would come with the water, aluminium water bottles. I've got all different water bottles. Some of them come with special metal cups. Cast iron, some nice cast iron pots, and a nice Dutch oven would be nice as well. Very expensive though when you get into cast iron, but for cooking on a fire, highly recommended, isn't it? That stuff will fucking, it'll destroy it. That cheap shit, or what I got. this out sometime as well. I'll see, a nice protected blade, come protected. It's got it over, but there's some other stuff over it as well. I imagine that's quite sharp. I'm looking at some other ones on that look like, but you can get different blades like this, what screw on a telescopic metal fishing pole. They're quite cheap. I'm thinking maybe drill a little hole through there and then wrap in. I've got tons of leather, string leather, tons of it, which I sorted through. I've been given a scrap bag of leather. There was tons of string leather, so I separated a lot of it and I pull that out. I'll wrap that around, make a nice grip, better grip, thicker grippable handle. I think whether to glue it on, you know, string it, knot it through, but to keep it held in place all the way up, glue it, make it hold better, maybe. See how that turns out. I might have to get a couple more. Probably could have done with a longer handle. Like I say, the telescopic one would be probably better for myself for getting out in the garden with, for whacking. I'll say with this I'm going to have to bend and whack, not too much, but still going to have to bend. Something longer I won't have to bend. Yeah, I forgot to say as well, yeah, with these glasses, when you set up the time, when you plug in the power, you plug the power in to charge it and stuff and to read the card, there's a little, you've got your picture folder, and you open up on your computer, photos and video, then there's a document, notepad document, where you set your time. So like say, you'll see on the video a timestamp. Whether the timestamp's correct, I did put the correct time in when I set it. But there's, at the end, there's a Y at the end of that, followed with a 3. And I assumed that was the where it records in 3-minute segments. And each 3-minute segment is probably around 350 megabyte for 3 minutes recording. I'd say quite high definition, and I put that down when I re-encode it, I edit and stuff. But yeah, I changed the 3. I did my first video, then I tried doing a second video day or so, yeah, the following day from that, and I did about 9 gig of footage, but somehow it ended up corrupting. But before I did that footage, I'd changed in that setting, I changed that 3 to a 5, so it'd record in 5-minute segments, which it did, because when I checked the file sizes, they were more 650 megabyte. But the only thing is, for some reason, this time all the files went corrupt and I couldn't play them, I couldn't re-encode them with any software I'd got. So I ended up ditching all that footage. And it was probably about an hour's worth of footage in that 9 gigabyte, which was quite some good footage. I'd caught quite a few Aldi drivers speeding a bit pedal happy, and yeah, ended up having to ditch a lot of it. So that's why, one reason I'm doing this footage tonight. with the glasses. Hopefully I ain't sat here all this time and recorded bugger all or corrupted files still. We'll see. Anyway, don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my other videos. Ain't all parking and speeding violations. There's reviews on stuff like what I've just been showing, and you know, air guns, stuff like that. Well, I've only done a few air guns. If you'd like more air guns, say in the comments, you know, if there's more of what you'd like to see on action figures. Okay. Gaming, PS2, PS3s, stuff like that. Yeah, gotta get the PS3 set up sometime. I'd like to set up a little gaming thing, do a few little gaming bits on the old PS3. Don't really do the PS2 anymore, but PS3 is pretty cool. I never really played it too much, but since I've got hold of one, I've been playing it a bit here and there when I got it. I ain't touched it for a while, so it'd be good to get back on that again as well. Okay, anyway, laters. Bye.